What's good, y'all? I'm Diesel,
I'm Cole.
and we are here at Best Bet Automotive and Diesel Works. And Cole, what do we have here today?
Today we're working on a 06 59 Common Rail Cummins. Right behind the camera, right above you, there is an 06 Mega Cab Ram 3500, fresh from West Texas, some guy's ranch truck, and he had two bad injectors, washed out the cylinders, so we got a whole new block for this guy.
Okay, and what are you doing right now?
We got the rocker box gasket thrown on here. This morning we went ahead and put all the push rods in. We got the injectors in, we got kind of the rocker pedestals set up. Everything's got fresh assembly lube on there. We got the pass-through tubes, and we're kind of just getting the top end going, and we should have this thing together by the end of the week.
All right, appreciate it.
What the hell is icy?
Right?
Oh, check out the push rod.
What the hell?
Pick that bitch up.
Oh, good Lord.
Emotional damage.
Right? Good Lord.
He's custom.
Love it.
All right, rocker box is on now. Of course, we got some bolts that need to go through there. We want to make sure everything is all lined up. Yeah. Now we got to torque everything. We got to torque the injector hold downs. We have to torque the pass-through tube nuts. And all the fun, exciting stuff. And then set the rockers. We're probably not going to lash the valves until the engine's all together and in the truck, although we could rotate the engine and do all the companion cylinders and lash it right now. I don't want to do that right now. I'm going to do that later.
All right.
All right, so your injector hold down bolts here are going to be 89 inch-pounds or 7.4 foot-pounds. And then your injector pass-through tubes are 37 foot-pounds. We're going to do those next. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put our rockers on. I already got assembly lube on the push rods as well as the valve spring bridge here. We don't really need to put any assembly lube on these because we got it there. Just hit them with brake clean real quick. If this was the old engine, we'd want to put these back in the same place, but since we have brand new everything, it really doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the intake and exhaust rockers. Just gonna get those started. We're gonna line everything up. So it doesn't really matter right now, you know, the alignment of everything. We're just gonna get everything started. You have this little ball right here. It's hardened, I don't know if it's kind of chromoly metal or something like that, but you're gonna go ahead and seat that inside that push rod. And like I said, we're not gonna lash the valves. Actually, this is an exhaust. We're gonna put the exhaust valve on this side. We're not gonna worry about lashing these right now. We're gonna do that when the engine's in the truck. So yeah, there you go. You have one intake and one exhaust. Start these. After we get them all in, we'll torque them all.
So what are you doing now?
I am just backing off these, the valve adjustment, just so I can tighten the rocker bolts down, because those need to be tight, but not without adjusting these. And so I'm just loosening up all these because I'm going to run it overhead once it's in the truck, but I want to make sure all of these are down and torqued to spec. So
Gotcha.
I'm doing that right now. If you don't loosen these and you just slam them down, that's how you break a push rod, just like that one down there on the floor.
And to remind y'all, this was the push rod.
And we're just basically backing these off a couple turns just so we can tighten the hold down bolts enough where I'm not going to worry about the push rods breaking, because it looks like someone broke one in the past. All right, so the rocker pedestals here are going to torque to 27 foot-pounds. We're going to go ahead and do that right now. And you want to go ahead and back off all the lash adjusters so you don't break a push rod.
And what are you setting it to?
27 foot-pounds on all these.
27.
Jello, how are you?
What's up, man? Sorry, I just answered the phone.
Oh, you too, eh?
I'll just run it in on my buddy.
There we go. Just so we get these not to flop around. We're gonna run these until they touch, because we know those are torqued, just to keep the push rods from moving. And then we'll back them all off and lash them once the engine is in the truck. Like I said, lots of ways to do this. This is the way I like to do it. That, and it keeps these little rocker splitter things, whatever. There's a technical term for those. Keeps those from falling out. Especially if we're going to be swinging this engine in. I want everything a little tight so nothing moves around. We're going to have the engine upside down too, so this way it ensures nothing is going to go anywhere.